feels wild. I don't know what's up with that. Feel like that shouldn't have dealt that much damage, but...
But who's to say?
So where are you going?
Oh, this way?
Okay. I mean, you can go wherever. I don't really care. I'm just asking.
Yeah, God, I honestly don't know where I ended up going before. I think I did go this way just from a different angle or something like that.
The lake lurk sure put a stop to your wandering, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I made it far.
Yeah,
I found train tracks.
that's really unfortunate, honestly. I hate it when that happens. There's a dude wandering around over there. You see him?
I do. I'm gonna go say hi.
He might say die.
I might say why.
Uh-oh. That's bad. That's really
bad.
bad. That's really bad. That is really bad.
Hey.
That is a
you know
Legion
what?
Death Squad. That is literally a Legion Death Squad. They are going to fucking murder you.
Yep.
Find
where's
Boone.
Boone? Where's Boone? Boone. Hey, Boone. Boone, baby girl. Boone. Hey, where you at? Boone.
Boone is fighting them. Boone is fighting them. That's what that means. Left. Right. Over that ridge there.
Right here?
I think so. That's where they were. Because you went over that ridge and you found them. Well, I don't see Boone and I don't see a
I
Death
hear
Squad.
Boone. Just passively gaining infamy because of Boone.
Dude, where the fuck is Boone? There's Boone.
Hey, Boone! Did you just go around the whole mountain?
Down the hill, there's gonna be fucking corpses to loot.
Did he just, loop
I
the
don't
mountain
know
and,
what he did, but
pincer them?
He fucking murdered these dudes.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, is this guy gonna have... He does! Oh my god, he does have the fucking super sledge! Holy shit!
That's a good one I'm seeing, then.
Yes, oh my god. That was actually, the biggest reason why I didn't want you to engage these guys, because that guy's a fucking super sledge, and he will fucking murder you.
Dude, you realize that means that Boone is, really fucked, right? Really fucking strong.
Yeah, I am realizing that now.
He just, strung them up into the cacti.
I think he got the fucking drop on him from, a different angle. I think he was going around the mountain to meet you on the other side, and he wound up getting a fucking pincer move on.
Oh, that's a Cazador. I see.
And there was a Cazador in the mix, too. That's really fucking sweet. That's, holy fuck, that's awesome. Those Legion Death Squads are the fucking bane of my existence.
Yeah, they just started kind of appearing. Do they just do that?
Yes. And you can tell because there will be about 4 to 6 of them.
And they all have the little fanned hat thing.
Yes, the fanned hats are going to be the dead giveaway that it's time to fucking run.
I just got Blair Witched by Boone. Do you see this?
Yes. Check out that fucking super sledge, though.
Oh, yeah, right. Right, weapons. Super sledge. My damage is 46.
So,
wait.
So, a couple of things. Firstly, you do not have enough strength to wield it.
Okay.
Secondly,
Yes.
you do not have enough skill to wield it.
Yes.
It is still going to knock heads off. Also, there is a perk that reduces your strength requirements.
Pisses me off that Legion slavers can just operate on NCR turf like that. If we hadn't caught up to them, they'd probably have a clear path to the river. No one to stop them. There should be patrols, checkpoints. We got greedy, overstretched. Now our own territory is insecure.
Oh, yes. There's so many things you can ask him.
So fucking much to talk about, Boone.
Just ask him so many questions.
He was a good spotter. Yeah, we were. When Carla went missing, he was the first person I told. He tried to hide it, but I could tell right away. He was glad. Sure.
Okay, I can understand. That is fucked.
Yeah, but, like, that's also not something you can really help, because...
He didn't like the woman, and the
He didn't
woman
like
was
the woman.
clearly obnoxious.
And she was trying to drive a wedge between them.
Yeah, and, like...
And, like, it's not something you can even help. That's, like, gonna be a subconscious thing.
Yeah.
First NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Golf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran. They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay. Yeah, you can tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath. The last thing you never see. Pretty accurate. And so are we. Was an airport before the war. Command liked it because it was already fortified, and it let them keep an eye on the strip. They've got an old monorail that still runs between them. Used mostly for supplies and deployment. But if you get leave, you're allowed to go gamble. Was General Oliver's post. But I heard he's been up at the dam a lot lately. Guessing Colonel Shu is running it. Didn't know him. He's a signature on my discharge papers. Wasn't real popular, though. Even overheard my CO complain about him once. General Wait and See, he called him. Yeah. He introduced himself to me once. I shook his hand. Doubt he remembered me now, though. When he looked at you, you could see he understood. After some of the things we'd seen, that meant something. But I heard he'd be a general right now if Oliver didn't know the president. The big one. The one the NCR is trying to hold on to, that the Legion's pushing for. Whole war depends on holding it. It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam. All right. You got no right asking me that. Drop it. It's just something I'm not ready to discuss. With you or anybody. The Legion's the only thing I want on my mind right now. No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened.
Ask him about Bitter Springs.
I was in a lot of places with First Recon. I don't really remember. We won. Look, we've done some traveling together, but we're not exactly comrades in arms. I'm not ready to swap war stories. I don't know. Couldn't hurt.
God, there's so many things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I know what his thoughts on the Legion are. His thoughts are kill, 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 shoot,
Kill.
kill.
Yeah.
Coming east was about securing the land so people could live without fear. It's not always that simple, but I think the cause is still right. And God help us if they lose.
So his opinion is kind of how I feel about them, which is I don't necessarily like them entirely, but they have a good cause. They're trying to do good, And if they lose, everyone's fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of a
It's NCR
Batman
land for the most
situation.
part. We tamed it. Now we're settling it. A lot of people complain about it, but they forget what it was like before we showed up. It's a lot of territory to secure. Too much, even for a big army like the NCR's. Okay. Yeah. All about the best ways to kill them.
Fuck yeah.
Yo. That's it.
All right.
Sorry, I'm watching the dudes over by the billboard. They're milling around.
Are they bad dudes?
I don't know. You can go over there.
Oh.
No, they're bad dudes.
That's
There's
raiders?
only 2 of them, but yeah, it looks like raiders.
Well, if they're not killing the other ones.
Yeah, there's another one over there. You're right.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 of them.
That's Hydra.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna not go that way, I think. Okay, so that's south. I don't want to go south.
You want to follow the marker? Yeah, you're trying to go to that building behind the billboard. Do you see it? That one right there.
That building. Okay. So I don't even need to go this way at all.
Yeah, you can kind of go around them and through the lake. I think there are some bugs out in the lake, but you should be alright.
That is just so cool. Like, I'm not gonna go in there because I see bad shit happening, but like...
It looks like it's just blowflies. There's nothing too scary down there.
Okay.
I think you have poor visibility, though, due to the sand.
No, I'll be fine. Nothing can tell him here, see? I'm just too sneaky. I'm just way too sneaky. Nothing knows in here. No, I'm not. I know the dirt. I don't know. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Where's the hole in the fence? Hi, Boone. Boone, where are you off to? Okay, so Boone. We're gonna be stealthy. We're gonna be smart. We're not gonna pick the lock to the power plant. Okay, these are good guys. Okay.
Stay where you are. You're not... This is a restricted area. State your business. Yeah, they were here a while ago. Gave them all I could, which wasn't much. But as many problems as we're having here, I know they've got it worse. I've seen soldiers get assigned there. It's like they got told they were gonna die. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. If you're trying to track them down, we put a GPS marker in the supply crate. You can track it with your Pip-Boy. Good luck. There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead. Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs. Why would I want to let you do that?
You can do either. I think they both work. You have both, like, requirements fulfilled.
No need. We already have an expert hard at work on it. Then again, our expert is an idiot. Hell, he might as well be a saboteur. I guess you couldn't do any worse. Have him fill you in on the details. He's in the back of the building. You'll know him when you see him. Keeps his sunglasses on all the time, even when he's sleeping. This place is off limits to civilians. You don't like it? Take it up with Lieutenant Haggerty. Nice job out there.
Wait, I can take things?
I guess. It's not owned, it's yours. Right?
I guess it's supplies, but... Why am I allowed to do this? Is this not your guys' shit?
You are with the NCR. Like, you have high reps, so they might be okay with you just taking things.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Okay, she said he's at the back of the building.
Yeah, it's a pretty big place, so...
So I'm just not gonna waste any time.
You are explicitly wasting time.
Oh,
Ooh,
I
that
didn't
is
want to do this.
an owned door.
So E.
Don't know why that one is owned.
I'm done. That looks like it's progressing something. I don't want to progress. I'm gonna go into the authorized personnel only door. Ooh, this is dipping into sexist.
Yeah.
It's down here specifically, can I tell my wife? Well, let's say you do. You tell her not to tell anyone. Your bond is sacred, but a woman's idle tongue is the devil's plaything.
Yeah! Yeah, basically.
Oh, can I tell my children? What father wouldn't want his kids to look up to him? Don't be that father. One day at school, Ivan Bulikov will get more than lunch money out of your kids. You'll have national secrets. And while they're parading him through the red... fucking God. While they're parading him through Red Square as a national hero, your children will be working in forced labor camps right next to you and your beautiful young wife, who's now wrinkled and homely since the communists have banned makeup since it's... Holy shit! This is some intense propaganda time.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh my god, who are we gonna be fucking racist towards in the next paragraph?
It's all xenophobia.
Oh wait, hold on, no, this one's looking slightly homophobic.
Oh no.
Can I tell my drinking buddies? Surely if there's somewhere safe a man can place his trust, it's with his other male friends. But how much do you really know about them? Are they your friends? Or comrades? Don't be too sure. Even the most transparent window can hide secrets when it's lined with iron curtains. These aren't even clever. Always remember, you're a member of two families now, and you have obligations to both. Not a cult at all. Jesus.
No, definitely not a cult. I don't know what you're talking about. Just obey.
But your obligation to the Poseidon family is greater, because while your children may misbehave and your friends may change and your wife may nag and cheat on you, Poseidon Energy will always be paying for and protecting your way of life. Don't tell anyone about anything about the projects of Poseidon Energy. When pressed, tell them that your job is repetitive and not worth discussing, but the company is nurturing and gives good benefits, and is always looking for new talent.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me?
They're replacing me, aren't they? Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long. Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do.
Could a man who's worried do this? And he like breaks down sobbing on the like mattress over there. It's like, it's okay, Fantastic. I get it, man.
This guy is amazing. I love him.
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good. Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. The trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying? There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you? Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's
I don't
a
like that.
reputation you can hang your hat on.
And definitely ask around before you go through with all this, because there's another scientist here.
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean.
Me too.
Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women.
Less
Man,
me.
how cool would that be? No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day. It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Yeah, you know what? They probably should have done more,
Yeah.
more vetting on that.
It's kind of their fault, isn't
It's
it?
really kind of on them for this one, I think.
Here,
Yeah.
you want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Cool, okay.
So there is another scientist in here, and you definitely want to talk to him. Because he's way cooler. Well, he's not cooler. He's more respectable.
Hello. It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or scientist?
Ignacio.
I see. Then you must have some special business here.
I'm really
Then
kind
they
of
let
more of
you
a
through.
drifter, honestly, in the end.
Yeah.
Like, there's not really... That's kind of the easiest thing to call me. I'm... I drift.
Yeah.
I hope I can find those train tracks again one day. That kind of looked like a fun place to go to.
Interesting. Forgive me for prying, but I'm curious. Are you with a particular group? That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim to the followers of the Apocalypse over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world. Humanity lost many things after the war. Methods of agriculture, techniques for survival. We took it upon ourselves to piece together this knowledge and bring it back to them. Other things weren't lost, but were blocked from our collective memory. Knowledge of what we're capable of and how things spiral out of control. It's in our nature to want to forget truths that keep us awake at night. And for that reason, it's all the more important that the followers walk the ways to remind people of them. I was sent here when we saw that the NCR had taken it. We have no record of the facility, but its original builders were cause for concern. I'm to determine the threat level of this place and do everything in my power to prevent the revival of any dangerous pre-war technology. The NCR let me stay because they are desperate for answers about this place, but I've kept them in the dark. I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military, targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes. Yes, and the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up. They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived. Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time. We did for a time, but our goals differ. The NCR only cares to expand their wealth and their reach. For us, territory boundaries mean nothing, and prosperity has to be for everyone, not just citizens of the NCR. So parting was inevitable. While the NCR pushes east, we clean up the mess they leave behind, try to provide some stability. We're scattered mostly. We go where we're needed. Our largest presence is at Freeside, at Old Mormon Fort. Other than that, I know Dr. Usanagi set up a practice near the Crimson Caravan, and a man we train is operating out the Aerotech building. Another man, Tom Anderson, was looking into water supply problems in West Side, but that was a while ago. Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it. Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for
no
power
worries,
is great
man.
everywhere.
I wasn't planning on it
Distributing
already.
evenly is the most rational and humane choice. I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe.
I realize I don't have a camera, so people can't see that I've been kind of emoting this entire time at him. Like I've been like stroking my chin and thinking and like going like, yes,
You
I
might do
see, yes.
anything else. You're the only choice I have. Goodbye.
I like him.
He's good.
He's good. He's a good being. One of my favorites so far. Big fan of him, actually.
Yes.
Really fucking love the, what did he call them? The
followers of the apocalypse?
Yes, they seem like a very, very interesting group, and I cannot wait, because he said that one of them is up in a place that I have to go anyway.
Where?
I don't remember.
So they like the old Mormon fort?
Yeah, it was, no, it wasn't the old Mormon fort. There's somebody that's near one of the... It's the Crimson Caravan. There's one of them near there.
Yes, that lady's great. She gives you insights.
Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so I get to meet cool people.